All right, renovation update, guys. Nothing to actually update you guys on in here, besides us getting the rest of the flooring delivered. There's really nothing that they did in here yet because they're still waiting on some things. But while they're waiting on those things, oh, sorry, one sec. There we go. While they're waiting on those things, I figured I would show you the hallway because they have painted this whole hallway. It's nice and white. They painted the doors. That wall over there, you can't tell now, but it was all fucked up, and there was like this old alarm system that we used to have, and we got rid of that. They repaired that, and yeah, no, it's fucking awesome. Here's my brother's old room. They painted the door today, and then they also gave this a coat of primer. So they haven't given it an actual coat of paint yet. This is just primer. The room was blue, and it had holes everywhere and fucked up shit everywhere. And yeah, they gave the closet a nice coat of primer, and they gave everything else a nice coat of primer. They sealed what they could, I think. Oh yeah, down here. It was, as you can see, there's really big gaps. So they sealed some big gaps, and then I think they're going to seal it further with silicone, and I think they're going to put wood actually in there because it's a pretty big freaking gap. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if that side of the house sunk in or if it's always been like this. To be honest, I have no idea because this hasn't been my room in forever, but it used to be my room a long, long time ago for a short period of time. Anyway, let us continue. So the theme today is going to be paint, and obviously they finished doing my grandma's room last time. I showed you guys, but I'll show you it now because everything that was in my brother's room, that we had some stuff stored in there, we had to move it into here now because his room is being done. There's the flooring and the transition strips, the rest of it, because some of it's in the garage there. But yeah, this room is completely done, which is awesome. The only thing they haven't put in is the light fixture. The room in here is also completely done in terms of paint. The only thing they haven't done is the flooring, and then they got to put in the dishwasher, which comes in a couple days, and I'm excited. The actual faucet for the sink in here came, so it was on back order, and then there was like delivery issues, but I'm really excited to see that get put in and actually installed. Now let's go in here because I haven't looked at this today, so this is fresh for you and me. This is the bathroom that was existing. The shower and all that, and the toilet was here, and this here, which we are changing, by the way, because it's old and it doesn't really work too well, and it's kind of busted down there. But yeah, it looks like they gave this whole place a coat of primer. This little bathroom. I think he says they got to paint again. Yeah, they still got to paint, I can see. But they gave it a coat of primer. They removed the baseboard or whatever around the door, and they're gonna touch that up. And yeah, I mean, things are moving along pretty quick now because there's not a lot to do except for basically paint and flooring, which, I mean, that stuff they threw it in, or that stuff they throw in pretty quick. But yeah, I guess the only other thing to update is that they are leveling the floor here, and they also filled some cracks and some stuff with cement. But here's the leveling stuff because it was a little janky, especially by that door there. And I mean, you don't really want it to be janky by a door because I mean, it doesn't affect someone like me, but my grandparents, they're a little bit off balance already. So if something, if part of the floor is kind of messed up or if not level, they could slip, and it really sucks. There's not really a garbage pile, but you can kind of see through this screen door. This thing was in the bathroom, and then there's some bathroom supplies and whatnot just sitting on the table because that had to get removed from that little bathroom today to allow the guys to paint. So turn the light off here. So yeah, that's my little update. Not, a substantial amount to show besides white walls, because they've just been painting and painting and painting. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't know if you've been following the whole time, or if you haven't, you can go check it out. But the room down here was this hideous brown color, and it was depressing. I didn't like it, and everything looks a lot brighter now. The wood really pops beside the white, and once we get some furniture in here, and once the flooring is in, I think it's going to look amazing. It's a lot brighter and it's a lot happier, and I think that's important, especially if you're having elderly people live in here, because I've heard it all too many times. Gray brown walls, they really do make people depressed. It's a thing. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a good day.